Security guard shot. A breaking situation overnight outside a Philadelphia apartment complex, and police didn't have to go far to capture the suspect.
Plus, a serious shakeup in the second biggest school district in the area. 5 employees, including the superintendent, out of jobs.
And seeing double times six sets of twins graduate from the same local high school. Why their send-off could be the start of a trend. Those stories and more on today's edition of The Lineup. It's Thursday, June 19th, 2025.
Hi, everyone. I'm NBC 10's Keith Jones.
And I'm NBC 10's Brenna Weick. Let's get you up to speed with what you need to know today. And we start with that story with breaking news this morning in Philadelphia's Cobbs Creek neighborhood. A security guard is in critical condition after being shot outside this apartment complex overnight. We get the latest now from NBC 10's Matt DeLucia.
Well, the security guard remains in critical condition. This is where the shooting happened, right in front of the Walnut Park Plaza Apartments, right by Walnut and Cobbs Creek Parkway around midnight. And the suspect was found hiding in the bushes. Here's what it looked like overnight. The 46-year-old guard, who was not armed at the time, was found shot in the back. And the suspect, a 52-year-old man who's also a resident here, was found. Police say he threw a gun down and then they were able to arrest him. As for what started this, police think that these two men had some sort of argument earlier in the day. All things that these investigators will be looking at later this morning. In Cobbs Creek, I'm Matt DeLucia, NBC 10 News.
Matt, thanks. The Central Bucks School District Superintendent and 5 employees, they're fired amid allegations of child abuse.
The allegations involve a teacher and aide at Jamison Elementary School. A report from the nonprofit Disability Rights Pennsylvania says students were physically abused, restrained, denied water, and one student was left naked in a classroom. The alleged abuse happened between last September and December. Board member James Pepper says his own son was among the victims.
We will be dealing with this for the rest of our lives. We need to protect our kids. Without a safe environment, we have nothing.
The teacher at the center of the allegations, Gabrielle McDaniel, denies any wrongdoing. In a statement, she says she is, quote, confident that the truth will prevail. Attorneys for McDaniel say they plan to file a wrongful termination grievance against the district. The next phase in bike lane safety begins today in Philadelphia.
Yeah, fines will now be handed out to drivers who park in the wrong places. Before today, there were warnings issued to drivers. NBC 10's Katie Zachary has more on how this all works.
Beginning today, Philadelphia Parking Authority agents will fine drivers who park their car or stop in any bike lane across the city. Before today, they were issuing warnings to drivers. Now you will get a ticket. And that ticket will cost you $125 in Center City and in University City, $75 in other parts of Philadelphia. This is all from the Spruce and Pine Streets Bike Lane Safety Upgrades Project. These stricter measures passed by Philadelphia City Council back in the fall are in direct response to more bikers being injured or killed in recent years. Most recently, the death of Children's Hospital of Philadelphia Dr. Barbara Freeds. The 30-year-old was killed by a drunk driver as she rode on the Spruce Street bike lane just last summer. There are also plans in this next phase to add concrete barriers separating the bike lane from regular traffic. There is a group fighting that, worried the barriers will reduce parking for those who live near the bike lanes. Others in the community tell us they're willing to give that up for increased safety on city streets.
If they think that adding concrete barriers eventually, as well as creating these different loading zones, is what's going to give us a safe street, I think that's what's most important.
Back out here on the Spruce Street bike lane, right at the corner of 18th Street, this is a permanent memorial dedicated to that CHOP doctor, Dr. Barbara Freeds, who lost her life riding her bike in this spot after a driver swerved into the bike lane. Again, beginning today, on Thursday, Philadelphia Parking Authority agents will be fining any driver who parks or stops in a bike lane. Reporting from Center City, Katie Zachary, NBC 10 News.
Today is Juneteenth, which commemorates the emancipation of enslaved people in the U.S.
Yeah, there are events all across our area to celebrate the holiday. The National Constitution Center marking Juneteenth with free admission. Interpreters will be in costume to tell stories of abolitionists. The museum will also exhibit a special exhibit there highlighting the Emancipation Proclamation, the 13th Amendment, and American freedom movements.
The Please Touch Museum will hold its own Juneteenth celebration. The Chocolate Ballerina Company will perform. Artist Amir Campbell will help you create airbrushed artwork, and author Kathleen Wainwright will have a special story time about fun and freedom in Philadelphia.
And the African American Museum is offering free admission and hosting its Juneteenth block party from noon to 7. NBC 10 was in Center City yesterday as workers set up the museum for the celebration. You can expect performances from the Mother Bethel Choir, Lady Alma, and DJ Drama. This all marks the beginning of the Wawa Welcome America celebrations. We're 15 days away, by the way, from the Wawa Welcome America concert taking over the Ben Franklin Parkway.
So excited. We already knew the concert would feature hip-hop legend LL Cool J and, of course, R&B artist and Philadelphia native Jasmine Sullivan. But now 2 new musical acts have been added to the lineup. 2-time Latin Grammy-nominated rapper Alvaro Diaz will perform, and it'll be singer and actress JoJo taking the stage first on July 4th. I'm excited about that. Concert starts at 7 o'clock. You can find a full list of free events right here on NBC10.com and the free NBC 10 app. A complete rundown of everything you need to know leading up to Wawa Welcome America. The concert and fireworks show is also there. The Club World Cup takes a break at Lincoln Financial Field before action resumes tomorrow.
Tournament bringing out some of the most passionate fans from all around the world. Look at this. Those are supporters of Morocco's Wydad AC. They watched their squad fall to defending champs Manchester City last night. It's the second of 8 Club World Cup games to be played at the Link. Each game is providing a great opportunity for Philly to show off.
We were just sitting around the other day and went, you know what? Let's go up to Philly and go to a soccer game.
Philadelphia is a great city, and I'm thanking the president of Philadelphia for this nice stadium.
Oh yeah,
and the good infrastructure, and this organization here, the good organization.
Did you see the president of Philadelphia?
He did.
There you go. The
Love
next
that.
match is at the Link tomorrow afternoon with Brazil's Flamengo taking on England's Chelsea. A graduation ceremony in Ocean County had people seeing double yesterday.
In fact, 6 sets of twins graduated from Barnegat High School. Most of the twins are fraternal, but all share a unique bond. Some, they're staying together for college, but others are heading in different directions. It's the most sets of twins the school has ever seen in a single grade.
Me and Corey are both going to Stockton together.
So we're both going to Stockton too. I'm leaving and going to Pennsylvania. I'm going to Eastern University. It's honestly scary because we've been with each other our whole lives, but we also are both very different and do different sports and stuff.
This year could be the start of a trend too, by the way. Next year's senior class at Barnegat High will have 7 sets of twins.
Which is crazy.
It is
What's
wild.
going on in the water there, right?
Seriously. Okay. Interesting.
Right?
Congratulations to them, nevertheless. That does it for today's edition of The Lineup.
For Brenna Weick, I'm Keith Jones. You can get NBC 10 News updates right here on the NBC 10 app. Be sure to catch us weekday mornings, by the way, from 5 to 7 a.m. Have a great day.
Happy Thursday.